Hello, students. My name is Hiren Tandel, and I teach in Padmaj Academy, Navsari, Gujarat, India. Today, I am going to teach you about present perfect tense. In my previous videos, I have make you introduce with the name of tenses. The previous videos I have explained simple present tense, present continuous tense, and today I am going to teach or I am going to focus on present perfect tense. How we can use present perfect tense and when we can use present perfect tense. As usual, I have written the condition and then after words and then after the structure that we have to follow to make sentence in present perfect tense. I have written the name, that is present perfect tense. In present perfect tense, the condition is that action has been completed just now. Means action has been completed. Proper time hasn't mentioned when the action was completed. So whenever the proper time of completion of the action is not mentioned or was not mentioned, that time we can use present perfect tense just to inform that some action has completed, no matter what exact time was for the completion of that action. So in that condition we use present perfect tense. So just to show action has completed, that's all. No particular mentioning or information about time. Some words we can use to describe present perfect tense. Some words I have written: just, just now, already, yet, ever, never, for, and since. This kind of words we can use whenever we make sentences of present perfect tense or we compose sentences of present perfect tense. Now I have written the format or a structure, basic structure that we have to memorize, because based on that structure we can make sentences of present perfect tense. Now structure for positive sentence I have written here. Subject, S stands for subject, has or have, plus V3 plus object. V3, that is past participle. In my previous videos I have explained you verb conjugation, so you can watch that. If you don't understand what is V3, that is past participle form of a verb. Suppose go, went, and then after gone. Now subject we can write, but we have to select whether we can use has or have. With which subject, which verb, auxiliary verb agrees. I have written in this square bracket the basic rule that we have to follow. With I, we use have. We, you, they, with this kind of pronoun, we use have after this kind of pronoun. And has is followed by he, she, or it. It's male name, female name, or any animal. So this thing and this rule with which subject, which kind of auxiliary verb we have to use, that you have to memorize, and according to this rule you have to select your auxiliary verb, whether has or have. Now I have written one example. He, I have written he as a subject. That's why I have written has. If I have written, if I had written they, then I would have to write have. With they, I had to write have. But as I have selected he, that's why I have written has. He has gone to school. He has gone to school. No particular time when he has gone to school. So no particular time what is mentioned here, described here. He has gone to school. And a negative we write he hasn't gone to school. Hasn't is a contract form of has not. Has not. We can write short form hasn't. Has not. So simply we write hasn't. Okay. The negative we can say he hasn't gone to school. Now interrogative, as I have told you that there are two possibilities with which two way we can make interrogative sentences: yes no or double yes question. In a yes no question I have written has he gone to school. Answer, possible answer: yes he has, no he hasn't. Double yes question I have written here, where has he gone? So answer can be he has gone to school. So this is the most basic way we can use present perfect tense. Different words you can use. Suppose I have just come from school. You can use just now also. Already. Suppose you have completed your homework and you are going to play cricket, and at that time your mother asks you, have you completed your homework? You can say I have already completed my homework. So this way you can use already. Yet suppose you want to ask question anybody, have you ever seen, that is ever. Suppose your mother asks you the question with a yet, like that, have you completed your homework yet? So this way yet can be used. Ever and never. I speak the sentence with ever. Suppose, have you ever seen an elephant? Have you ever seen an elephant? If person hasn't seen an elephant, he says, I have never seen an elephant. I have never seen an elephant. Now there are two words for and since. Here for indicate shows duration, and since shows